There is a power for good in the universe greater than you are, and you can use it. When you flip a switch to turn on a light, you're tapping into a basic rule that follows your wish. Think about how every discovery in science acknowledges this idea. Now, consider this. It shouldn't feel weirder for you to believe that you're connected to the mind of God than it is for you to understand that you exist within a force like gravity, holding everything where it should be. You might not be that force, but you're making use of it. Life is like a super cool force that makes everything work. It's not just some weird thought. It's a strong power hanging out inside you, all around you, and moving through you. What's cool is that you can use this power for important stuff. When you figure out how to do that, you start feeling better, finding more joy in what you do, and hitting success in different parts of your life. So, it's like having this awesome power to make your life way better. We believe that the only mind there is belongs to God, and since we all have this thing called life in us, we're using God's mind, even if we don't realize it. It's kind of interesting to think about, don't you think? Today, I want to talk about how to solve your problems by using divine guidance in your everyday living. Somewhere in your thoughts, there's a spot where you connect with the mind of God. We all love to be free, whether it's financial freedom or free from our fears, free from our problems, and living a peaceful life with our dreams come true. So today in this video, we are going to learn how to use this mind-body connection to solve our everyday problems and manifest a life we all have always dreamt of or desired. It's like a space where life joins in, and if you let it, it can guide you to solve the things bothering you. Imagine how awesome it is to consider that your mind can act as a guide from something greater, assisting you in challenging situations and directing you towards solutions. Finding and understanding this power would be the best thing for you or anyone else. Initially, it might sound too good to be real. How could you be linked to God's mind, asking for help in everyday things? But when you say there's only one mind, and that mind is God's, and now it's my mind, you're also spot on. It's like each of us has our unique personality in this big and flawless mind. Think about it. Even when you flick a switch to turn on a light, you're tapping into a universal law for a specific reason. It's kind of amazing when you break it down. Why should it feel any stranger to believe that you are connected with the mind of God than to understand that you live and move within a gravitational force that keeps everything in order? It's a bit like how you're not the force of gravity itself, but you make use of it in your everyday life. The idea here is that the mind of God is the only mind that exists. Because life is within us, it's like we're all tapping into the mind of God, whether we're aware of it or not. It's kind of like how you might not actively think about using gravity when you walk, but it's always there, helping you stay grounded. Similarly, the mind of God is constantly at play in our lives, shaping our thoughts and actions, even if we might not consciously realize it. That's why Moses said the word, meaning the life of God, is not far away, but right in our mouths. When you say, there is one life, and that life is God, and that life is my life now, you are speaking the truth. And when you say, there is one mind, and that mind is God, and that mind is my mind now, you are also speaking the truth. Each is an individual in this infinite mind. It's essential to understand that, in the eyes of God, nothing is perceived as big or small, difficult or easy. The singular power and presence flow through every aspect of existence, bringing life and substance to everything in the universe. It's not a far-fetched notion to consider yourself aligned with the mind of God. Rather, it's a straightforward acknowledgement of an evident truth. Now, let's break down a significant concept. The mind of God has already become a part of you, and you didn't play any role in it. It's a precious gift from the divine. It's like a heavenly present bestowed upon you. Recognize that your life is essentially a gift from this force we call life. When you came into this world, the essence of life was already present, and your involvement in this process was negligible. This understanding, often overlooked, is a vital key to realizing the deep connection you have with God's mind. It's recognizing that you're closely woven into the very essence of the divine, a truth that can shift how you see and understand things. When Jesus said, "Your Father is delighted to grant you the kingdom," he wasn't suggesting a deal. He straightforwardly said, "The kingdom is right there for you. Imagine it like a gift already in front of you." So, the invite is to step into this kingdom, learn how to live a more abundant life, and trust it completely. It's not a confusing or far-off idea anymore. It's about welcoming, not desperately searching for, divine guidance. Picture your mind as a powerful force that affirms solutions rather than rejecting them. This means recognizing that the answers to life's challenges are already present within the vast and encompassing mind of God. It's about acknowledging the inherent wisdom and guidance that is accessible to you, not as a distant promise, but as a present reality that can profoundly shape your journey towards a more abundant and fulfilling life. The difficulty is not finding where divine guidance comes from, but accepting that it's already within your mind. The kingdom of God is at hand. Divine guidance is right where you are. Your relationship with it is a matter of thought, faith, and conviction. To make divine guidance work for you, it must work through you. Thus, you must learn to control your thinking and let divine guidance flow through you to solve any problem. Start fixing your problems by focusing on finding solutions instead of getting stuck on the issues. Instead of saying, "I have a problem and I don't know what to do," try thinking, "I have a chance to express myself and I trust that God can guide me." When you think this way, your thoughts are more about finding answers than staying stuck in problems. Think of it like your mind actively saying, "Yep, there are solutions here," and realizing that in the big world of God, there are always answers. It's about seeing your challenges as chances to grow and show who you are, and knowing that God's superwise mind is always aware of what's best. With this thinking, you get that God is way beyond making mistakes and is like this super reliable guide for everything in your life. Trust that the special power inside you not only knows the right thing to do, but also helps you make the best choices for your life. Set aside some time each day for quiet moments of thinking and talking to God. Be kind and take your time as you practice these habits, making yourself feel light and hopeful. Think about life as if it's a present already given to you, and little by little, you're accepting and understanding it more. Imagine it like slowly unwrapping a gift, enjoying and being thankful for each new realization. As you go through your everyday activities, try to feel that you're being guided by something greater. Let this feeling bring a calm confidence to what you do. If you come across thoughts that make you feel down or negative, make a conscious effort to replace them with positive thoughts. This change in your thinking can be a strong tool to connect your thoughts with the good and encouraging vibes of the divine, making your journey through life peaceful and meaningful. Your problems find a solution when you simply accept that God always has the right answers, and you can discover the solution to every problem in your life. Divine guidance isn't just a concept. It's a useful tool for your everyday life. Remember, you're not on your own. You're working together with the most powerful force there is. So, if you like this video and subscribe, I pray to God that all your desires will be manifested and problems will be gone. Thank you, and God bless you.